and I'm controlling his distance with my legs. So if he's trying to punch me here, it's gonna be hard for him. I have his wrist, but sometimes you can't really trust that, okay? Sometimes the top guy's stronger than the bottom guy. So I gotta find ways to break his posture and get him close to me to where he can't hurt me, okay? And it's not always gonna be just reaching up, trying to break his posture like this. It's gonna be using my legs, coming up the back, coming up the top of his back, okay? Breaking his posture. Okay, so now I can grab his head. I have inside ties. So now if he's trying to punch me, he can't punch me anywhere. He can't get any power from those punches, okay? My hands are inside. I'm grabbing the back of his head. So he's up. I'm breaking the posture, going to him and hugging him. Okay? So for him to do anything, for him to do any damage on me or even pass my guard, he's got to posture up, okay? He's got to put his hands on me and posture up. Okay, so all we're going to do, I'm going to use my legs, break his posture, grab the back of his head. When he postures up, I'm going to open up my legs, sit all the way up to him. All the way to my hand, right hand's grabbing the tricep. Okay? Again. He's on top, I break his posture, hug his head. As soon as he postures up, I open up the guard and go with him. Open up the guard, push on my feet. I'm up on my hand, not my elbow, okay? Again, I break his posture. As soon as he postures up, I'm going with him, pushing off my feet, land in full mount, just like this, nice and tight, okay? Again. Breaking his posture, hugging his head, walking my guard up. As soon as he postures up, I open up, go with him, push off the ground, pinch my knees, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Someone's posture in the gi or no gi. It's gonna let me get a bunch of angles. It's gonna open up a bunch of different things for me. Arm bars, triangles, walking up my guard. It's not a good spot for him either, because he can't open up my guard and he can't punch me with damage. Okay, so he postures up. I sit up. As soon as I bump him, he posts his arm out, so I can't go for my sit-up sweep. His arm's stopping him. So with that same hand, my right hand's gonna thread over the top. As soon as I fall back, my left hand is gonna punch his wrist, grab my own wrist. Okay, now I'm slowly gonna touch his wrist to the back of his head. Okay? So same thing, I have his posture broke. He sits up. I go for the sweep first. Boom. It doesn't work. I thread my hand over the top. As I lay back, left hand punches the wrist, grab my own wrist. Slowly keep it close to him. Touch the back of his head with it. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. If he postures up, I'm trying to break his posture again. Hug his head, keep him close to me to where he can't get a lot of power on his shots, okay? So same thing, he postures up. I sit up and bump him, boom, and he plants out, but keeps his elbow in so I can't thread it over for the Kimura. I'm gonna keep it on the ground. So I can't thread it over, there's not space for it. So look, I'm gonna wrap his head. Right hand wraps his head. This is the important part. I have to scoop my butt back. Everyone grab your left hand, grab your right wrist real quick. This is the guillotine grip. So your right hand's the rope, left hand's grabbing the rope, and we're hanging them with this rope, okay? It's up. I sit up, it's not there. I wrap his head, I'm gonna scoop my butt back, keeping my chest over his head, keeping his head down. Left hand's gonna grab that rope, left hand's grabbing the right wrist. Now I'm gonna sit towards his head, and look at my grip's gonna come over his shoulder. And then I'm gonna cross my guard, staying sitting up while I'm choking, okay? So I'm not leaning back, where the back of his head's gonna show. As soon as the back of someone's head is showing, usually they're gonna be able to pop out. Okay? So he sits up. Boom, my Kimura's not there either. I wrap the head, scoop my butt back, keep my chest over it. Right, left hand grabs the rope, sit to my right, cross my guard up, and then slowly squeezing and choking. Okay? Sit up to the guillotine. 1, 2, 3. There we go. But look, once I'm like this and that grip's not deep, he can just throw this right arm over my shoulder, start putting pressure on me. Look, and I don't have a good angle on both the arteries on his neck, so I'm just gonna squeeze and I'm gonna run out of gas. Okay, so as soon as I sit up, boom, I sit up for my sweep. I wrap the neck, I scoop my butt back. Now, this is an important part. Once I grab my wrist, look, whatever side the head's on, I'm leaning towards that side. Leaning. Now I'm gonna cross my feet, sitting up and squeezing my grip. Okay, let's go. One more. So now we're gonna go through all three of those. I'm breaking the posture, he sits up. I sit up. Now he bridges me back over. He bridges me back over, and I'm gonna break his posture again. I sit up, bump him over, he plants his hand. Wrap. More. Break his posture, he sits up, wrap his neck, scoop my butt back, grab my grip, sit the full. Boom.